Hey there, good morning. I'm John. Today is Thursday, February 29th, 2024. I don't get to say February 29th very often in this leap year. This is my daily vlog, my regular stand-up, where I am recording and documenting my efforts and success/failure of trying to make content creation sustainable in the near term as best I can. And each morning I turn on the lights and get that done. This morning I delayed turning on those lights by about an hour, so if you see this vlog a little later than usual, that's why. I was just exhausted. About an hour more sleep is what it took. So like, turns out I'm the boss, and I called the boss and told him I'd be a little late. And he said he wasn't happy about it, but he said okay. Let's start with yesterday. So yesterday I had several things I wanted to get done. I don't know if I got anything done. Well, I did get some things done. Again, it was one of those productivity versus prolificness, you know, whatever the conjugation of prolific is. I accomplished things but didn't get anything finished, I guess is what you'll say. So, prep for the podcast recording this weekend. I did some of that. One of those is done. We're talking about The Last Starfighter. I watched that film, made notes on it, looked up some trivia about it, things like that, got more familiarized. I still have some more of that to do today. Not for that episode, but, you know, listener email and stuff. After lunch, I'd seen an article about there's this new feature on YouTube called Live Vertical. It's like a mashup between short videos and live streams. And so rattling around my head was that information and the recent joystick comparison, where I'd seen several people in the comments say, well, what about the new 2600 plus kind of thing? So I got back home from lunch and I'm like, let's set up a camera, get my tools out, and try this vertical live thing. And it was like the Twitch podcast edit on Tuesdays. I don't know how valuable it is in terms of entertainment. We certainly had about 50 people in the live mid-afternoon unannounced live stream. We had a lot of engagement, a lot of chatting, a lot of back and forth conversations. I, on camera, dismantled a joystick, looked at the inside. It's pretty cool, actually, modern construction. Put it back together, talked about a few things. I was live for maybe 35, 40 minutes. It was neat. A lot of people live. We had some contributions. We had follow-up views. It's being watched. I mean, I know it's vertical, which some people dislike, but content is content. And these get thrown into the reels. So if you're swiping on YouTube in the shorts these days, you might come across a live stream. That's a new thing they're letting people do. So I don't know how mine got discovered, but certainly you can watch it live. So it's a new arsenal, a new weapon to put in your arsenal. You know, a new tool in your tool belt. I can see it being a way that, rather than researching things in silence, that I maybe just go live vertically and talk about it, you know, impromptu, because it's a new way to be discovered, you know. So anyway, that was pretty cool, and I'm still figuring out how I might be able to use it more in the future. I could see possibilities, and plus there was something that I really enjoyed about in the afternoon, instead of going heads down and editing or something, I came back from lunch and I talked with people, and it was really great to be in chat and converse with people. So that was pretty neat. My new microphone came in yesterday, so I spent some time yesterday, of course, taking apart the old one and constructing it on the stand and putting the windscreen, the shock mount, and everything. I got that done, and in fact, I used it for the first time last night during the live 1980s Now episode over on YouTube and Facebook. I saw a few of you pop in. Thanks, good to see you. And we also spent some infrastructure time. I had a couple calls with George. We found some more integration between Trello and the calendar app that might help us communicate better. We spent some time with that, just some strategizing. So it was a full day. Even though I put out 2 pieces of content, even though it was full. We had the vertical live and a short that went out. Even though it felt like I didn't get anything done on the next long form, although I did. I chose the topic. I went through all the. I've created the spreadsheet for it. I've started. I think I'm in a good position to maybe get that done by the end of the week now. So see how that goes. Let's talk about stats. You know that I have this arbitrary, just metric of 10,000 views and 50 subscribers average over the last 7 days. And thanks to a good yesterday and a crappy 7 days ago falling off the back of the stats, we're up a bit. 9,700 views, so almost at that 10,000. 33 subscribers, that's up a couple from yesterday. And it didn't quite get us to a milestone, but we're almost there. We're at 45,970, 30 away. I expect we will get that by the end of tonight. And so tomorrow, on March 1st, we should be talking about the 46,000 milestone. Neat. Didn't quite make it to the end of February. Well, we might before midnight. Could be. I'll take note of when it happens and let you know if we actually made it technically by the end of February, though not this morning. So what's going on today? Well, today, continuing to work on that long form video, right? I need to write it, I need to shoot it, I need to edit it at some point over the next 2 days. What it's going to be is I'm going to look at Atari 8-bit games that are arcade ports. Several of them are included on the 400 Mini, but there are hundreds more. So I picked 20 really good arcade games that were ported to the Atari 8-bit, and I'm going to highlight those. A couple reasons for it. One, the 400 Mini is coming. It's now less than a month away. Two, videos of these types do very well, and they have great retention and engagement because you're changing every 30-45 seconds. You're onto a new game. It's almost like somebody swiping through shorts for you because you're bored with this one. Stick around. Here's another one. Here's another one. So, and finally, I'll be able to take that finished video, chop it up into 20 more shorts that will feed us into the next month. So, and those shorts will be utilized during the month where the 400 Mini comes out. Yeah. Atari 8-bit games, 400 Mini, all that stuff happening at the same time. I think it's good strategy. Yeah, it seems like I had one more thing to tell you about, but it slipped my mind. So, I'll hold that for tomorrow. Since I'm already running a little bit late, having slept in a bit, I'm going to go ahead and get busy. I know exactly what I need to do today, so I'm going to go get after that. Thank you so much for popping in to check out today's vlog if you did. I think you know that if you're here every day that I love you for that. I'm so grateful for your eyes and ears checking me out each day and seeing what's going on in this little experiment. So happy to have you here. Cool. 4 years from now, you can say it's today again, but it won't be the 29th again for a while, so enjoy it. If you can, please remember to do something good for yourself if at all possible. You do deserve it. And I'll talk to you again next day. Bye-bye.